So I did look up stuff. So if anyone wants to lurk or they don't want spoilers from this game, I know some of us might want to play it at some point. Feel free to lurk. I'm going to talk stuff that happened last stream. So we did beat the game ish again, like twice last stream. I've gotten endings C and D. We started all the way back at the very beginning. Oh, the game erased my save file. It's supposed to happen. So my entire save file got deleted. If you're familiar with NieR games, that's a normal thing. But save file is deleted. And we're kind of starting back from the very beginning of the game, but when I created my character, I couldn't use the exact same name I used before. So I went from Breb to Bread. It's a character name. And that's kind of where we're at. I did find out that we're supposed to play the game normally up until the second time we get to the area. Because I was very curious how much I could actually go through the game. So I think the first like half hour-ish or so, we're going to be skipping a lot of content. We're skipping a lot. I'm not going to do any side quests because there's no point, in my opinion. I don't know if we're going to need to. Or maybe the game will be like, you know what, we forgive you. Here's your save data back. That would be kind of nice. I doubt that's going to happen. But we'll see. Yeah, I was kind of like trying to avoid as much as I possibly could. And then in terms of like achievements, because I was curious. Oh god.
That villager is under attack.
Oh, is this the red bad guy?
Die, you foul beasts!
I think it is. I'm trying to remember. It's been so long since I've done the beginning aspect of the game. I don't remember where I was at. Also remembering now I have to actually kind of guard a little bit. Like counter things. I got so used to just like spamming my attacks and just getting through everything at such a high level now. I'm just like, oh, I actually have to fight. Are you good?
You saved me. Things are getting really bad here lately. Here, take this. Make good use of it, all right?
Got a new sword though. It's still weaker than my currents, so I will move on. I just like using the golden oaths. Yeah, it's a lot of story bits that we've done already that we have to get through real quick. And from what I remember, I don't think we're too far away from the second run with the Aerie. I think we have to do this, and then I think it's the junkie. All I know for sure is that all this I've already done. I don't need to do it again. And there's nothing to watch. That's all I know about. Up until I get to the second part of the area, I just know I can skip everything. So I'm not concerned. Shaman fish. Shaman? Wait. Check seafront for info on the shaman fish. Is it the fisherman you gotta talk to? Yeah, I think it is. Unless it gives you the side quest.
Huh?
Yeah.
Shaman fish? Right up. How do you gotta move your hair. Fishy.
Thank you.
You can catch shaman fish.
At the big beach. Oh wait, is it this one?
You can catch shaman fish at the big beach over on the west side of town. Good luck.
Alright, so
Let's
it's
head
over
over to
here.
that beach the fisherman mentioned.
It said west side. This is... Oh, that is west side. Never mind. I know my directions. clearly. Alright. So it's been a hot minute since I fished. I should probably actually wait for the bite.
When the fishing pole makes a lot.
Yeah.
Yay. The book telling me how to fish. There we go. How many do I need? Just the one? Alright.
We're all set.
We just need to go here, get the fishing. We're gonna skip.
Hold it! I said,
Damn it. I forgot.
how can you just ignore an old woman in need? The children of it.
Oh, ignore people like that. Are
Oh,
What's wrong?
my illness has returned.
rude. Book. Now see here, madam. I'll have you know.
You did this. Oh, what a terrible thing you are.
Why, you insolent crone. How dare you address me like some common paperback?
Vice, knock it off.
You there. Would you truly abandon a pitiful old woman to this cruel world?
Are you asking me? Oh, do please ask me.
Alright. Do this real.
How can we help you, man?
Oh, good heavens. I can't believe how much cajoling that took.
Our apologies, ma'am.
I am at a loss as to what aid we could possibly give a woman who is so clearly able to talk her way into anything.
I need you to go to the post office and tell them to deliver my mail.
I can't fathom why they haven't been here yet.
I love the sass on the original Vice.
Oh.
Okay, okay. We're going.
Is this part of the quest? Yeah, it is. Maybe I should just said no. I guess I just have the guilty heart just being like, no, I gotta do it.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
that's
A hurt leg.
Hey.
oh, that would be a huge.
You'd...
Oh, you know,
Oh, what?
you're from Popel,
Yeah.
huh? Anyway, would you mind taking? Sure.
Ah,
Alright. Drop this one off. Get the Popola later and then come back. I really thought about saying no. I wonder if the game would have accepted it, but I don't think it would have. She ended up going back to her
I don't
lighthouse.
hear the crone, and I'm sure I would if she were here.
They call her, well,
She moves very quickly. Yeah, I think she's at the very top.
Absurd waste of time, this.
Or no, at the very top, like second floor or third floor or whatever. Also, I agree, Vice. This is a waste of time. Just get to where I need to be. It was the third floor. Okay, that's close. Oh no, I was right.
Oh, what did
the po-
that?
All right.
Such well.
Got your stuff. Bye-bye. I'm happy to see the old lady again. It's been a while. Alright, now we gotta get back to
we need to get the
Popola.
shaman.
Shaman fish to Yona. Letter to Popola. I do miss having a boar though. So I don't know if I'm running at top speed. No, I am. It's been so long since I've been back this far out in the game. Like, what am I doing? I did like 30 hours of the same other content. This stuff, foggy. If I got kicked, so help me. Do I have to fight this one? I think I can ignore it. I mean, it's just a regular enemy looking at it now, but... Thinking about it makes me realize it's not so much a regular enemy. At the moment. I did forget none of them really have armor at the moment. It's mostly just them, and then any armor they have are just like shields they create. So many side quests I can pick up. Alright. Let's get the Yona. Might save and then get the Yona because I haven't saved yet. Yeah, don't accidentally. My luck, my game will end up crashing on its own. Oh, Yona.
Hang in there. It's not gonna take. That's what.
Am I making the fish? Or... Wait, no, I am. Obviously.
More
Hey,
better.
that's.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
I am Grimoire Weiss, wielder of arcane.
Oh, hi, Vicey.
Now see here, my name is...
Vice has been worried about you too.
Really? Aw, thanks, Vicey.
It appears impudence is the fruit of this family tree.
Anyway, I need to go talk to Popola. Stay here and get some rest, alright?
All right.
Nope. No, that's a trap. She's gonna make me want to pick pumpkins. Mm-mm. Not happening. Not again. Wait, no, it was like I got her watermelon, so she's like, oh yeah, now I need pumpkins. Or was it vice versa? It was one of the two. I just remember traveling to the village, finally getting everything I need, bringing it back, and she'd be like, oh yeah, by the way, can you go back and get this? No. Hello.
Hey, I brought a letter for you.
Oh,
What's wrong?
it's from the mayor of Seafront. He said,
That's not good. I wish there was some
you know, if you...
interest.
Oh, I think... If you... That's...
Good advice.
Okay. Now, I was right. I was close to that. Wait, go to the village tavern? Okay. I'm like, I'll just fight the monsters with my current equipment. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm strong enough for it. Don't underestimate me.
Might as well.
Gabe be like, no. Wait, am I talking to here?
Hey, wanna let a girl buy you a drink?
I'm not old enough to drink Devila. Also, isn't it morning?
When the sun never sets, what difference does it make? Ah, never mind. You'll understand when you get older.
She made me like her so much.
I do love this tavern, though. Come back whenever you...
Hey, yep, sure. I used to...
Sure, leave me alone. Alright, I need to talk to you.
Hey, you got him.
If it's paid,
Fair enough. Listen, my grandma. I need to.
no problem.
Wait, so what am I supposed to be doing here?
That's 3 medicine.
Oh, go to the trunk. Okay.
Is there really nothing that can cure the Black Scrawl?
No medicine in the works of man can hope to stand against it.
There has to be something out there.
Perhaps a drug exists to temporarily ease the pain,
Alcohol.
but none can truly eradicate the disease.
Alcohol.
But if the legend is true, then I hold the key to saving your sister.
You're right. We're gonna save Yona and cure the Black Scrawl.
That's the spirit, lad. What do you know about this junk heap?
I guess there are ancient ruins buried there? It's full of old scrap and other weird stuff that no one understands. To get there, we have to cross the Iron Bridge to the northeast. Popola says these huge metal crates used to cross that bridge all the time in the old world.
Humans certainly were wise back then.
I don't know. If they were so smart, why did we end up like this?
Facts. Also wondering if I said that last time. Yeah, I guess we have to do this part and then the area. I think we're good. But I'm very curious how it's gonna turn out. I think we're gonna be at the junkie for a while though, if I recall. Yeah, because we have to find their mother. Right? Is that this part? Is that later? No, that might be. Be nice to see the brother alive again.
Jacob, I'm hungry.
I know, hold on. Maybe we have some old bread here.
I'm right here.
Hey there.
Oh,
What is...
it's my shop. See, that's folks. It's
So it...
our fuck. She's
Mom, 7...
It's getting
Guys, so...
well.
No problem.
You
I want... And besides, you need...
well,
It's settled then.
well. To improve your weapon, you can get them from.
Got it.
Hello, I paused stream so I can't see shit or hear anything, but hope you're having a nice stream. I be Lurk. Most importantly, fuck you, Ace. Thank you, Ace. Thank you for the quack.
Here's a map of the complex. You're probably gonna need it. And be careful, please.
Everything's happening right now, Ace. We tell you everything that just happened at this very moment. You see. Actually, if you're watching right now, you're kind of seeing spoilers. So don't worry about it. Also, I didn't listen to a single thing Jacob told me, but I'm pretty sure we're just supposed to run in, look for the mother, and then walk out. Oh no, we're supposed to go in, grab the materials.
Aye, it is bright in here.
Looks like the ancient machinery is still working. Not that we have any idea how it works.
Ruins from ancient times, patrolled
Oh,
for
wait, you guys are tough.
eons by unstoppable machines.
Alright, retrieve 3 titanium alloys. Alright, challenge
Yeah.
accepted.
And I bet they're full of rare materials.
Oh, thank you, Ace.
This place is hardly befitting one of my grand stature.
You sure do like to complain, Vice.
These guys are supposed to just drop it, but it's like a hard drop to get. So which ways can I go? Go right. So let's get the hell away. I'm out of here.
It's pretty rough.
Thank you, Ace.
Yes, hardly suitable work for children.
They both look so skinny too.
I'm certain the elder has been giving his share of their food to his brother.
Oh wait, I'm dying. Look at how annoying these guys used to be. Oh, whoops. What's that? Not that you can hear me, but I'm kind of curious.
Seems we have been shut in.
Alright, what we got? I can't badmouth you behind your back. Oh man, shucks. Just talk about how amazing Ace is. He's such a good person. Good egg. Very friendly. Will just help out a friend without even asking. Very careless. A jerk. Joke's on you. I'm listening to everything right now. Also, a little worried about old timing because I don't want my game to crash. Man, I miss being strong. Strongish. Oh, I got 3. Cool. Man, where was all this like year, like way long ago?
That should do it. You ever wish you could just warp back to the client after you get their stuff?
Whoa.
Yeah, it's apparently a kind of magic that can zap you to faraway places in an instant.
Ah, that one. Well, I would stay away from such devilry were I you, lad.
How come?
Because all of the sages who attempted said spell were reduced to mincemeat when they struck obstacles in their path.
Wow. All right then. Walking it is.
An excellent choice.
I hate how the game's smart enough to realize like the player wants to fast travel. But they're like, no, not gonna get that. It's the intended design for you to suffer. So thoughtful. Oh.
I hate being.
Oh, help! We got. Ah, no.
Here you go. And
I wanna.
Is ever?
I'm sorry. We just need to wait.
Oh, what?
Nice.
Yes, yes.
Please, no.
Don't.
You don't know. Mom usually. You're gonna need.
Alright, so now we have to find their mother. Yeah, what did they level up? Was that one, but still not strong enough. Such a weak weapon.
All right. He said their mom would be somewhere deep inside the mountain, right?
If I may ask, what is it that possesses you to meddle in the affairs of these children?
Yona and I both know what it feels like to miss your mother.
But where is the mother? We're the only character that we haven't seen. We've seen the original Gestalt. Especially considering he's from the first game. That was really it. We haven't seen much else. Wow, I haven't been down here in ages. Alright. Don't be too harmful on me. Thank you. Oh my god, I don't remember the last time I was actually down. Alright. Why is missing all this titanium alloy? Ow. It's good times. As I realized I've kind of done those like dashes around people this entire time. I don't think I ever did it when I first played as young NieR. I need the bombs. Which didn't really have much use. Queso. Wait, what? 7-0? I'm confused. Oh. Just have to make a fuck you ace to reverse it. Man. 7-2. Alright, I must stop touching it. cooldown on it? Okay, cool. Ow. Ah, crap. This is a lot easier when you're older. Okay. Back in my days, kill all in. It's only 2 shots. I was gonna assume they're still back there.
I can't believe their mother managed to fight her way down here. Or, for that matter, that she has been collecting scrap metal for a solid week. Open your eyes, lad. The woman is clearly...
She's alive. Miracles don't happen if you don't believe in them, okay?
Miracles.
Yeah. Miracles. On this street. I need the other one. Forgot about all this. Oh, throw. And back to lurks. Okay. I need to pay attention. There we go. Jumping's hard, okay? Okay, so I think we're about to fight the boss down here. So let's save up. Oh, this is the Zelda boss. I remember this now.
It's malfunctioning.
Yeah.
Yeah, this might be a problem.
I saw this, I'm like, this is such a Zelda boss. Oh wait, crap. I think I jumped out. I'm not jumping.
No mere machine can defy us.
Thanks, Gabe.
Stay focused, Vice.
I don't know why I'm not jumping. Oh, okay. That time it caught me though. Where am I? Oh. I am very rusty. Check one thing at a time. We'll get there. Probably could just use my lance too, but we do what we can. Actually, I think the lance is better. Gotta charge it up, but
Don't let yourself be crushed.
Oh, you think?
what's the best is actually punching it, chopping it off.
Troublesome piece of machinery.
Oh, come on, now what?
Clear them all out. That's the only way.
See, beating him in one hit, good times. Sheesh, forgot how these fights used to go. Alright, those are all dead.
This thing's got all kinds of moves.
This boss is actually really cool. Looking back. Oh dear.
Now all that remains is that oversized head. It would seem magic has no effect against the head.
Yeah, I think I need the bomb.
Chambers are loaded with bombs.
Eat it.
It's working.
Unbelievable. Such an obvious weak point.
Do it again. Alright, here we go.
Try feeding it one of those bombs.
Eat
Never heard
it.
that plan before. Stupid machine.
It's like, can I do too?
Keep after it.
Alright, one more. Ah, crap. Oh crap, can't move. There we go. Alright, get the bomb, get the bomb, get the bomb, throw it in the mouth. There we go. Jesus. Alright, let's get out of here. Now I gotta tell him about the mother. Yeah, because the other guy was from the side quest. He was like the flirt.
It's a woman. And she's dead.
I fear we have discovered the delinquent mother.
So who... This... Why...
It would seem she abandoned her children.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
much for what?
I don't...
I do remember this. Yeah, the guy was trying to swoon all the women in that side quest. And we find out it was this guy.
What's this? A perfume bomb?
He was a horrible guy.
I get...
Because he was just stealing the mother, but then just leave her later anyway, because he just leaves everyone.
Where-
Jeez.
She's,
What?
It's true.
Liar! I don't believe.
Kind of weird for me to tell him the truth, but
Did she die alone? It's okay. Just tell me. Did she die with the one she loved?
We found 2 bodies.
Okay.
Come again.
Mom was always so frustrated, you know? I think maybe this is for the best.
Are you saying you forgive her?
I mean, she's my mom.
We found this next to her.
This is Mom's perfume. It smells like her. Damn it. If Gideon...
I hope I did the right thing.
Hey, safe travels, okay? And thank you for everything.
Your actions were just. Never doubt it.
yeah, I'm like, I kind of lie about that. There's a couple things where, like, even I go back toward, I'm kind of like, should I make the other choice? And I'm like, just to see it. I'm like, I'll just YouTube it. I just don't feel like I could ever make the choice in the actual game. Like, lying about that? Can't do it.
Let's visit the Eyrie. They've got shades there.
Okay, I think this is where things
And we
change.
may just find a sealed verse besides.
Also, I forgot how many shades used to be down here. Crap. There's actually a lot more shades out
Do
here
you not
now.
fear these shades?
Of course. I'd be stupid not to. But I have to save Yona, no matter what.
I see. Then I won't try to stop you.
You're a pretty good listener for such an old-timer, Vice.
Ah, I should be offended.
Okay. And now looking at these shades and being like, okay, these are actually just humans. They used to be so little. Now they're kind of just like really big and ferocious, like everywhere. They have armor. Like they're just adapting to everything as the years go on. So kind of curious how this is gonna all kind of change up, but if it does, I'm pretty sure it will here. Oh.
Shades!
The hell are you doing here?
We thought you could use a hand.
Yes, and I do believe a heartfelt thank you is in order, hmm?
Yeah, that's not happening.
What could have caused these shades to appear in such force?
I don't know, but they're all over the village, too.
Then we need to go help. We might be able to find a sealed verse while we're at it.
Alright, come on. I got Kaine as a psychic. Just make you wonder what they were trying to do here. And now Tyron's just is just within Kaine being like, yep, murder them all. She knows what they're being that's said here at this point.
This is
I actually might save that file. If I can. Oh, hi there, big guy. Alright, so this same. I think it's after this. If I got it correct.
keep your guard raised.
As if there were any other choice.
Rot in hell, you fucking asshole!
Did you just say what I think you said?
Tear out your goddamn eyes and piss in the sockets!
Good sweet lord. I have never heard such a thing. Kaine struggles.
His innocent ears. There we go. I'm thinking, I'm like, I think this seems to be the same. Yeah, she's like fighting him over there. Or her grandmother over there, I should say.
Get out, half-breed. You brought these shades here. Don't want you. Just leave us in peace.
Not the friendliest town in the world, is it?
You disgust me. You disgust us all. Don't you dare call yourself human. Get out! Get out of our village!
What is wrong with you people? She's trying to help you.
Don't defend me!
Kaine! Sorry to keep you. Why are these people saying such horrible things about you?
Whatever. It's all true anyway.
Not allowed.
I think it's holding.
I didn't realize this shot little babies out.
Well, whatever it is, we need to take it out first.
Alright. You can take out the little ones. Ow. Oh. Should also be over here trying to pay attention. Yeah, I need to break this. There we go. Alright, I might start watching what I'm doing here.
Damn it! Quit running already!
Kaine, I'll drive him to you. Get up there and wait for him.
Alright.
I forgot there was like a wall running puzzle. Excuse me. I have to take them all out? Probably. Maybe not.
Don't let it get away.
I won't. Soon Kaine and I will have it surrounded.
Trying to get up. It's hard to move. There we go. Maybe I do have to take them all out. Or no, I gotta do that here. I forgot how this is supposed to go. No, I won't go back. So yeah, I'm supposed to take them all out. There we go.
This ends now, asshole.
The way she's calling it an asshole and kind of like a way of being respectful, I feel like, sort of.
Right.
Not really, but you know what I mean. Just because, you know, her grandma and everything, how she was. She's really not. She really just calling it an asshole. I just make a conversation.
It can escape us no longer.
Spoilers? What do you mean spoilers? Cypher, hello, how you doing?
It's great to have you on our side, Kaine.
Oh my god, shut up.
You tell him Tanjiro.
Look, just try and keep up, okay?
I'm doing my best.
That's the other thing. I keep forgetting to look at the actual voice actor. Oh, bump up pretty good yourself. I've been having a good day. I've oh jeez. Got knocked off the map for starters, but my day's been good. Worked. Game here. That's all I've really been doing. Working on here. How's your day been?
Kaine, it's me, Grandma.
Sound like from last night? Yeah.
Oh, how you've grown.
Kaine, what's wrong?
Oh, it gladdens my heart to finally see you again.
Grandma?
Come, Kaine. Come to your grandma's side. You've been lonely for so long. So much pain, so much despair. Why go on living anymore? Kaine?
Is that it?
Hmm?
Are you finished yet?
Don't speak to your grandma like...
You're going to stop talking now. And then I'm going to slowly walk over to you, cram my hand inside your goddamn bitch-ass chest, and pull out your fucking heart!
Nice language.
say that. She never told me to give up on life. Never. I've spent my entire life searching for a way to avenge her death. She gave me the strength to deal with this goddamn mutant body. Do you know how long I've been like this? How much I loathe myself?
But I'm glad you've been good, Lissy. Jesus Christ. I don't remember getting knocked off the map this much. So give me 2 seconds to try to do anything. Almost one though. Might get knocked off again, I just know it.
I'm on it.
There we go. Alright, let's see what we got. Half fight, half monologue? Yeah. I've always been kind of surprised. Kaine's never been like, where did you get all your powers from? Why is there a floating book and all these other things? I fight half monologue, half big.
Kaine!
I think she intends to perish where she lies. And in truth, perhaps death is the greatest comfort we can offer her.
That's not your decision. You don't get to decide who lives and who dies. She's alive. She has meaning and worth, and we're going to save her. Everyone has something to live for. Even Kaine. Even Yona.
Perhaps you should save your pretty words for her instead of wasting them on me.
Facts. Alright. So are we watching Evil?
Grandma.
How have you been liking it?
Can I rest now? I'm so tired.
For how much I like this show?
Kaine, over here! Don't give up! You're stronger than that! Don't you dare give up now!
This woman is more trouble than she's worth.
That's it. Come on!
Wait, did that happen last time?
Fuck.
Haven't seen season 3 yet, and season 4 in July. Ooh. Oh, that's right, I got renewed by Netflix,
Again.
right?
There's that dream again. Every time I wake up from it filled with pain and sadness.
This is 1000% different.
With this feeling like I've somehow forgotten something extremely important. When I look at my broken sword, it reminds me of my battle with the Shadow Lord. Somehow it's been 3 whole years since I saved Yona.
Oh shit.
That was supposed to be it. Goal achieved. Game over.
This is space until 2024. Hold on.
So then, why was I crying? still haven't found the answer to that question. Not exactly the restful sleep I was hoping for. Damn it.
Am I?
Guess I'll go kill some shit.
Emil I'm Kaine.
Emil.
She went back for the staff. What? Wait, so what weapons does she have? Just the one? Okay. Oh, her attack power is 999. Yeah, we're good. Whoa. I have retained all my experience and stuff. Okay, that's cool. So I'm back to level 43. New game plus? No, this is a continuation of the regular story. The game, so Isha, hello. How you doing? So at the end of last stream, we got an ending. And essentially what the ending did was it deleted all of our save files. Because we had a choice whether or not to actually kill this character Kaine or have her live. And we're charging fucking slash whirling fucking slash rotate at high speeds and slash everything in the air like a shit. Wait, it's like fuck charge, shit charge to increase attack range. All right, but no. So it's kind of like a theme in your games because they really mess with your mind. But yeah, there is a choice whether you have to kill Kaine or save her. If you kill her, the game ends, and you go back all the way to the very beginning, to like the halfway point of the game, and then you have to redo everything again. So what I did was I made a save file, played my, I think it took like a half hour, 45 minutes to get to where I needed to do, killed her, got that ending, went back to my old save, redid the entire thing, and then I chose the second ending. And the second ending gives you like 5-6 opportunities to let you know, like, oh, hey, make sure you do the other ending first and then do this one. Otherwise, your save file's getting deleted. Are you sure? Are you really sure? Are you really, really, really sure? Are you really, 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 really sure? All right, this is your last chance. Do you really want to do this? And then it deletes all of your progress. All of your extra saves that you had, everything. It's deleted. It's gone. Everything's gone. All like the 40 plus hours you spent playing the game, it's gone. So that happens, you get the ending, and there's no save files to continue to. So you do a new game. And when you try to do a new game and enter your character's original name, the game says you're not allowed to do it. So like my original character's name was Breb, B-R-E-B. So I tried using that as my character's name and the game wouldn't allow it. So I had to use any other name except that original one I had. And then when I did it, it started me at the very beginning of the game for some reason with no explanation. You're just at the very beginning of the game and you had to replay it up until this point now. Where now suddenly I'm Kaine. And it looks like this entire time Kaine's been dreaming about stuff from your character that you played as, but your character is dead at this point. And there's nothing left. Like he's gone. But everyone's forgotten about him and she doesn't remember him. And now we're kind of here. So that's kind of where we're at. But this is like the final ending of the game. That I do know of. Yes. That is a NieR game. NieR Automata is the same way. I do know. So the achievement makes a lot more sense now because there was an achievement where you actually. It's very perverted. I might actually try doing it now just to get it out of the way because it looks like there's a safe up here. You have to look up her skirt 10 times. And I think you get a game over. I don't know how that's going to be. I might just get it out of the way because I want the achievement and I can just move on with my life. But I figured I'm doing it, why not do it with everyone else? A new save file has been unlocked. You can save up to this point. Your save data up to this point will be temporarily unusable. Okay. I mean, it's a Japanese game, I'm not surprised. So, let's... Alright, let's be creepy. I really don't want this. I feel weird. I feel weird doing this. Alright. It's supposed to be like... Alright. How... It's like that. 1, 2... Is she looking at you when you do this? Is she aware?
I killed so many shades when I was trying to rescue you.
I'm officially pissed off. Why are you pissed off?
I have this strange feeling like somehow they're not all bad.
Like, how many times am I supposed to do this?
And for the life of me explain why, though.
Can I don't know how this is supposed to work. Am I supposed to be up a ladder, maybe? I'm waiting for the ending. Or whatever I'm supposed to get. I don't know. Mailman stole my super expensive package and road delivered to a shed with some bikes. And there's no sheds on my road? Wait, I'm confused. How... What? So they delivered it and they failed to deliver it? Is that what I got? Maybe I can't do it right now. Supposed to like... I don't know how this is supposed to work. It's like that. I don't know, I just feel weird. Pretty sure he snatched it. Oh, your gift? Or your package? I was like, but are there bikes? Was it like an Amazon driver? Like, did they deliver anything? Actually, I probably should have saved again. Might just look this one up just to make sure I'm looking this up correctly. Like, how are you supposed to get your camera angle in that direction? So I guess this is kind of like an epilogue chapter. I had tears in my eyes and I woke up this morning. Like I can't, I guess, sort of guess there. But like, I don't know, you're supposed to do it like 10 times or whatever. That's all I really know. Alright, let me just look really quick. Just want to make sure I'm doing this correctly. It's like one of those achievements where like, do I really want this? Alright, let's see. I remember the name of it. You need a tutor? I do need a tutor. Not that one. Wait, was it that one? No. See that story. It's near the bottom. Not that one. Daredevil. Okay, here it is. When gaining control of Kaine for the first time on the path of E, look up her lingerie 10 times until you get a game over. Okay. On the path to ending. Like, I supposed to sit here?
Quit it.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I kind of want to see this through. So I have to do it.
Come here, you annoying little bastards.
Is supposed to talking about me? Alright, so I know how to do it now. It's just like that. I guess. Just gotta sit here. Yeah. It says 10 times. Alright, so that's 2. I'm really concerned how this is gonna end. Because this feels like a NieR ending to me. Come on. Kick me. I feel weird saying that.
Think you're hot shit, huh?
Yeah. Like I want the achievement. Here we go again.
What the hell are you looking at?
So that's 4 times. I'm kind of concerned how this is gonna end.
You think you're funny, huh?
Alright, it's 5. It's hilarious that developers actually knew about doing this, though. Like, fully aware. Like, you know what? We're gonna have some really perverted players. Let's just make an achievement and make fun of it. Kill me? Game over? Anything? I'm just waiting for something. How many times is that now? It's 6. We've been creepy. Alright, like 4 more times. Can't do anything. There's a map blocking it, I think.
You're an annoying fucker, aren't you?
Thank you. Alright. Does this count?
You catch your
Guess so.
glimpse?
I'm waiting for her just to pull out the blade and just kill me. Alright. I think it's 2 more times. Close enough yet, or... There you go.
This is your last warning.
So I guess next time is the game over. Are we ready? I'm very concerned how this is gonna turn out. The sky is getting darker. Like, I'm waiting for like the rain and thunder to go down on us. I feel genuinely terrified.
Alright, fuck off and die, you pervy little shit! Creepy bastard must have a death wish or something.
Well, there we go. Well, now I know. Alright, now we can continue. That's all I wanted.
Come here, you annoying little bastards.
This is one of the weirdest things. Welcome to a NieR game. Actually, what's the objective? Just defeat Shades. Maggie, hello. How are you?
Every last one of you.
You just missed the best ending in the game. I wouldn't even call him an ending.
Feels like there's a lot of shades around lately. Maybe I should check in on Yona's village.
How are you doing? How's your How's your Wednesday been going? Just woke up from an accidental nap. It's the best feeling, okay? Congratulations on your accidental nap. It's about the same map. I need to kill everyone? I'm just gonna go. Phrasing. Happy accident.
Die, damn you! Die!
Oh hey, it's a bunch of NieRs.
Hey, get back! It's dangerous here.
I think that's my line, buddy.
Yes, a map. It's for D&D, obviously. I'm kind of curious how many people have done this.
Thanks for the save.
Shades have been on the rise around here lately. Now go home.
Oh, believe me, I want to. Thing is, I've got a job to take care of. See, we haven't been able to get in touch with anyone in the Forest of Myth. Somebody's got to go over there and make sure they're all right.
And that someone is you. You will make it 10 feet before some shade mauls your ass. I'll go.
What? Really? Oh, man. Thanks a million. Oh, wait. You should take these.
Oh, thank you. I actually do have to make a D&D map at some point that I've been dragging my feet on it for 5 years. Ooh. Do you have like a country and like towns and everything set up with it, or is it like a smaller type of map?
I'll wait for you around here. And thanks again.
Forest of Myth would be the area where she would remember stuff, though. Wouldn't it? I just hope there's not a ton of dialogue. Don't want to read. It had to be a world map that have 4 different continents? Hell yeah. That's awesome. Our homebrew too much, and then the players, we the players, appreciate that wholeheartedly.
Hey, anybody home?
Oh shit, they are not home.
Shit.
Everyone dead? It's that gate.
What are those things doing here?
Those are...
Wait, did they kill the villagers?
Wait, they have guns? Wait, never mind. These are new.
Come on, more? They just keep on coming. Why would robots be coming out of a place like that?
Oh, he's alive.
Robots suddenly emerged from the divine tree.
Please don't go into dialogue. So I know there's a story element here with reading before.
What the hell's going on here? What's a place like this doing inside a tree?
It's like the first time in like 30 hours where there's actually been new content. So it's kind of messing with me a little bit.
Welcome to the Sea of Humanity.
Welcome to the cemetery of sin and punishment.
The hell?
You are a replicant.
A manufactured existence.
Individual name, Kaine.
Who are you? Show yourselves.
Remain calm.
Do not be hasty.
Soon we shall meet.
Creepy little freaks.
Okay. Why is the tree so large down here?
This is an integrated information management database designed to resemble a perennial plant.
It transmits phenomena recorded in its memory unit.
I don't understand a damn thing you're saying.
Observations of you have been recorded as well.
You brought an end to Project Gestalt.
You killed the original Gestalt. Now the remaining Gestalts run wild because they have nowhere left to go.
Your actions have caused the deaths of countless replicants.
Show your damn faces already!
Do not be hasty. Soon we shall meet.
Soon we shall meet.
So you're the original Gestalt, essentially, like your character. Which ended up, you know, dying. Because you saved Kaine. Why is everything robotic down here? What the fuck? Wait, is that Adam and Eve? Wait. Wait, no.
How nice of you to join us.
Yes, how nice of you to join us.
Or is that like Emil and his sister? No. Well, they're the admins. Something.
How full of life you are.
We won't get anywhere like this.
Now then, let us fight.
Okay.
My name is Maelstrom.
What the hell are you saying?
We are the administrators.
Ministers of this forest.
What the sweet crap is up with these freaks?
Alright, I need to start healing. And maybe use my defensive capsule.
Stories of recycled vessels.
Voice of a recycled world.
What will you show us?
Will you show us your potential?
Entertainment.
just about there.
Worthless heap of scrap!
Not an opening.
How truly fascinating you are.
You are just as we expected.
Come
This way.
Like the tones are making me wonder if they're like kind of like not replicants, but like similar to a meal and flowers. Your tears, no. But if they're like a meal and Halua,
You are strong. We have taken the liberty of sending you that strength.
We have reproduced you at the point in your journey in which you were strongest.
oh thanks.
Are those things me?
There are copies of you shaped by machine.
No, I actually just realized she has her arms and everything back. Kind of just dawned on me.
It seems this very forest.
An immersive forest of memories coalesced by the triumphs of quantum mechanics and massive research.
A forest that records anything and everything about the world.
If you wanted me to follow any of this, you're gonna be real fucking disappointed.
Same.
Comprehension is unnecessary.
After all you care for is killing. Is this not so?
Also, how dare.
These other me's are brittle as hell. I ought to be insulted.
It matters not how many copies you destroy.
They will simply disperse and immediately reconstruct themselves.
There is still much fun to be had.
Come to the end.
God damn, you're annoying. I'm gonna tear these freaks apart, eat the pieces, and shit them into a trash can.
Isn't that just awful? I love Kaine.
Fucking hell.
Have we reached the end?
Have you reached your limit?
Damn it.
How unfortunate.
I can still keep going. Let me reach my limit.
You little fuckers.
Is that a meal?
Kaine! Are you okay?
Meal?
You betcha! Anyhow.
How? Where?
It's good to see you safe.
He's got more arms.
Yeah.
I sense tremendous power in that magic circle. I think it's acting as an energy source. If we can destroy it, all the other Kaines should disappear too.
Got it.
I'll take care of the magic circle. You focus on kicking some Kaine butt. I mean, the other Kaine's butts. Not your Kaine butt. You, the real Kaine.
Yeah, I get it, Emil. Just focus.
Yeah, it's definitely a meal.
A magical weapon forged by humans.
A being who absorbed the power of number 6 and transcended humanity.
Who is that? What are those voices?
Just a couple of little fucks.
Like, I knew he was alive because his head has been rolling around, but I'm like, how did he get his body back and everything? Have you eventually found it?
Gosh, it feels like it's been forever since we fought together.
This seems familiar. I think there was someone else who used to fight with us. My memories of
Unusual phenomenal fluctuation observed.
Secondary signature detected in replicant Kaine.
Fascinating.
Terribly fascinating.
Terribly fascinating? I kind of like our fighting style, though. I am happy we finally did get to play as Kaine. I wasn't sure if we actually would.
Kaine, I did it! Is that a doorway?
Oh no. This is starting to feel like
Beyond
Automata.
here lies that which was lost.
NieR?
The final hope for you to reclaim.
Yep.
Whoa! What is this place? At least there don't seem to be any bad guys around.
Emil, I didn't get a chance to ask yet with all the fighting and shit, but what happened to you back then? And where have you been? And why the hell do you have 4 arms?
Kaine, look, it's gonna take way too long to get into all that now.
Fine. I was worried, you know?
Aw, Kaine. But look at us now. Team Camille, back together again.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's Camille. So I know the mobile game was kind of like this too, like the way everything looks. But this is extremely near Automata now. Oh wait, no, I know where we are. This is the whatchamacallit, Lost Shrine, the rooftop to the Shadow Lord. Or something similar to it.
I feel like I've forgotten something really important.
Tell me about it.
Is the fountain of the
too?
birds.
Yeah, I can't really describe it, but it's like my mind is filled with this weird fog.
I think I made a promise to somebody? Like that we would go eat something delicious?
Well then, we'll just have to get those memories back.
Yeah.
And it's like Devil and Popola, we fall in here. Yeah, it's just replicating the Shadow Lord.
I feel an enormous magical power ahead.
Devil and
Just
Popola.
don't do anything rash. Got it?
Got it. Same goes for you, Kaine. I don't want to be alone anymore.
Yeah.
Kind of wonder if they're still up here. I guess they have to be. I don't like the games. It's like, here's a bunch of items. Stock up. You're gonna need it. Whoa.
Is this the Shadow Lord's castle?
Kaine, I'm sensing some powerful magic up ahead.
Gotta hack into it.
This is a very special place.
To you and to the world.
So this is where the Shadow Lord was. Okay. Skip past the Devil and Popola stuff. Oh.
That is the core frame of this forest, within which a great variety of information is stored.
don't get to decide who lives and who dies. That voice, it's the one from my dreams.
I've heard that voice before.
These are your memories. A record repeatedly brought.
I feel like you need to calm down here.
Because you were with us, Kaine.
Damn it. What is this?
Do you suffer?
Why take my time so I can listen?
Shut the fuck up!
Alright, I can go through now.
Pathetic fucking shit horse! Just die already!
Wait, what the hell?
Where am I?
What?
Emil.
These are your memories.
These are your records.
This is your world.
Can we do like the hacking mini games? Just one.
What the hell is this?
Sweet memories from deep within.
Hidden memories that were sealed away.
This is the final boss.
Shades?
Shades. Human souls that have gone gestalt.
These shades are but data reproduced via your records.
They are the true humans who slaughtered on your journey. You are a foreign entity in this world.
The health bar and everything though.
An error created by a discrepancy between memory and record.
I have not understood a single fucking thing you shitty little ass grabbers have said since we started this goddamn adventure.
Everything's like automata. It's so weird. Like everything, even the items you pick up. Let's oh crap.
God damn it. Enough with this bullshit already.
You have heard many voices.
Fear, hate, rage, suffering.
Each of them has meaning.
Now what? Gretel. Carrying a plate by our friends make us whole. Oh god, I gotta fight Gretel. We are mocked, abused, hated by our friends, keep us strong. Dang it, I was trying to counter.
Stop it, stop it, stop it! I kill Shades. That's all there is to it.
I'm trying to attack the big guy.
This is the deepest place in your memories.
Memories you had sealed away.
And this one is your worst memory.
Grandpa? Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
I'll kill you as many times as it takes. You goddamn shit fucking despicable piece of garbage!
Oh, you're strong.
Shut your goddamn traps for one goddamn second and let me kill it already!
Ow.
Someone else was there when I first fought this bastard. Fuck. Why can't I remember?
So fast. If I can only get like a couple small hits in, I'll take it. I was gonna say, what's going on over there?
This is some twisted shit right here, and you're gonna pay!
Turned everyone into humans. I mean, I guess they are technically humans since they're what they're doing.
I won't lose to you.
I don't have many heals. I'm a little cautious here.
I think it's charging up its magic.
I don't
Get
have.
the fuck down here, you worthless, piss-guzzling shit bag!
Like, I don't have any long range attacks.
Okay, that hurt.
I can't do anything. I can't do anything.
Get out, half-breed! You disgust me. You disgust us all.
I try to just dodge everything.
Don't want you. Just leave us in peace.
Enough already! Please, just shut up!
Oh my god, am I gonna be able to dodge everything?
Fuck. This is bad.
Okay. Let me move my camera for a moment. Because this is happening. When Kaine's eyes flutter open, she sees a dozen villagers quizzically staring back. I swear to God, if they do like, you want to F2B again or something like that, so, oh my God, I can't do another one of those. Anyway, she sees a dozen villagers quizzically staring back. After a moment, she realizes she's collapsed on the ground where the sharp stones dig at her flesh like whatever. That's not important right now. She pulls herself to a knee before rising. Wait. A sharp stone dig at her flesh like whatever. That's not important. Okay. Rising on unsteady feet and sparing a glance at her surroundings. The fuck, she mutters. What happened? Was I just fighting shades? Her mind races as her hand gropes unconsciously for the blade that she had her constant companion for that has been her constant companion for so very long. Though she can't explain it, it's clear she has somehow been transported to an entirely new world. Well, not entirely new. She recognizes the hawk-shaped weather vane twisting slowly in the wind above her, as well as the small round homes with wisps of smoke drifting into the air. And of course, there are the villagers currently staring at her with a mixture of fear and disgust. Oh yes, they are a familiar sight indeed. She is in the Eyrie. She is home. And something the matter, girl. Kaine spins around the voice and sees a woman ravaged by time. Her narrow hips barely seem strong enough to hold her body upright, while the shawl wrapped around her thin frame appears ready to fall apart at any moment. This is her grandma? Grandma, is that really you? Her grandmother's eyes grow almost comically wide before blinking several times in succession. What's wrong, you fool girls? Your head lost in dreams? Dreams? Could this be a dream? But it feels so real. But she's dead. Grandma's dead. I watched the goddamn shade kill her. Exactly, Lang. How you doing, Lang? Well, come on in. Some story time with Kaine. So this isn't a dream. How the hell is she here? Unless those shades killed me too. That must be it. I'm dead. I'm dead and this is he. Oh, something nonsense already. Kaine flinches as her grandmother raises a hand in the air, expecting pain to come as a correction for her foolishness. But instead of a blow, her grandmother simply places the hand upon her granddaughter's cheek. The warmth of it instantly spreads from her cheek to her face before filling her entire body with a kind of beautiful light. What's wrong, girl? Asks her grandmother. Are you upset? Do you want to go home? Kaine feels tears coming to her eyes and struggles to hold them back. Though she still has no idea what is happening, she knows one thing is for certain. This is her grandmother. Sorry, Grandma. Not sure where my head was at there. Well, just make sure you keep it attached. Her grandmother chuckles as she pulls her hand away. Maybe this is a dream, or maybe I'm already dead. I don't know. Either way, I'm not alone. As long as Grandma's with me, that's enough. Did I just tell you stop spacing out, girl? Her grandmother says with a cackle. Here now, hold this. She hands Kaine a large sack filled to bursting with all manner of fruits and vegetables. Damn, Grandma, this is a lot. Well, it's important to treat yourself every now and again. Besides, these villagers may hate us, but the bastards are more than willing to take our money. We'll lend support as we can, even if they hold their noses while we do it. But even if they have to hold their noses. Alright. Her grandmother trails off as if trying to remember something, slowly turns around. Well, what do you know? With all that excitement, I forgot to bring my medicine. A thin smile wavers on her face for a moment before vanishing into a lifetime's worth of crevices and wrinkles, causing Kaine to take a concerned step forward. No, Grandma, that's fine. You go home and rest. I'll get the medicine. This is sounding familiar. Her grandmother hesitates, clearly trying to weigh her own need for rest against her granddaughter's odd behavior for a moment. Odd behavior a moment before. Before she can argue, Kaine charges ahead, ignoring the small voice in her head that's telling her what a bad idea all this is. Really, Grandma, it's fine. Go home, I've got this. She pulls her grandmother's ancient wallet from her fingers, an act that requires a surprising amount of strength. Besides, you know how stubborn I am. Once my mind is set, there's no changing it. I wonder where you got that from. Seeing that further argument will be useless, her grandmother slowly turns and begins the long journey home. Kaine watches the figure recede from her vision, waiting for it seems an eternity to ensure everything is alright. Once the frail shadow finally vanishes over the horizon, she turns on a heel and makes for the apothecary. Yep. The apothecary where she got her art and everything. It's like the drawing. Alright. Hoy there, says the elderly apothecary as Kaine enters the store. Here for Kali's medicine, are you? Though few villagers have ever bothered to learn grandmother's name, she and the apothecary were old friends. Perhaps that was the reason he always showed her kindness when so many others did not. Yeah, if it's not a bother. Shopkeeper immediately sets about his work, deftly pulling bottles and herbs from the shelves and mixing them with a practiced hand. Soon the peculiar smell begins to drift through the store, one that immediately reminds Kaine of her childhood. There you are, says the apothecary as he holds out a small cloth bag. Sorry for the wait. Oh, and say, that's a fine portrait you drew of your grandmother. Just looks just like her, so it does. Honestly, I've never seen Kylie so over the moon about anything. She brags about it every time she stops by. Okay, so this is after that. It's probably like another day or two or so after. Sometime after. You saw that? Says Kaine, her eyes narrowing. Said portrait was something she had whipped up one day after getting her hands on some crayons. To call it rough would be an act of purest generosity. The idea her grandmother was displaying it around town makes Kaine's stomach want to sink down to her feet before slinking off into a hole somewhere. You bet I saw it, the police apothecary says. She brought it all the way here just to show me. Aye, but it's been a long time since I've seen something so wonderful. Kaine's mind begins to whirl. The picture was shit. She was sure it was shit. And yet the man's reaction displayed the exact opposite opinion. Just being nice to me. The apothecary, as if sensing her skepticism, doubles down. I could really tell you put your heart into it. It was simply wonderful. Thanks. Offers Kaine, who just wants the entire conversation to be over. She briefly considers how she's going to make her grandmother cease her little traveling art show, then realizes that train has likely left the station. Shaking her head to banish her increasingly shrill thoughts, she grips the bag of medicine tightly and turns to leave. But just as she reaches the door, she hears a loud thud from somewhere back in the shop. Kaine turns around to see the apothecary crouching on the floor. Hey there, you okay? When the man does not reply, Kaine moves toward him. She assumes he just slipped on something, or perhaps hit his head on one of the low-hanging shelves in the crowded shop. But the moment she draws close to him, she hears him begin to scream inside her mind. My leg, my leg, my leg, my leg. Oh God, where's my leg? Panicked, Kaine looks down and discovers the man's leg is gone. Help me, screams the voice in her head. Help me. As soon as Kaine looks on in horror, the man's finger begins to shimmer and vanish. He reaches out for her with his other hand, only to find that it too is no longer there. Soon his arms go. Then his legs. Then the side of his face warples out of existence, causing a stray eyeball to roll out of its socket and onto the floor. Heal, says the voice that couldn't even go. Oh my God. A moment later, what remains of the pitiful shopkeeper collapses into a heap of ash, releasing a small puff into the suddenly silent air. As Kaine stumbles back in horror, she hears a cacophony of terror rising up outside. Did I butcher that? Cacophony? Cacophony. Words. Oh God, what's happening? My arms, where are my arms? Why can't I see? Kaine bursts out of the store and finds herself in a nightmare. Homes slough off the sides of cliffs, taking out pieces of scaffolding as they fall. Screams echo out everywhere, creating an opera fit for hell. Villagers run in mad circles before exploding into dust, their clothing drifting this way and that as it floats untethered through the air. As she stares at the scene wide-eyed, a single thought suddenly inserts itself into her forefront of her mind. Grandma. Kaine breaks into a run, the crumbling world around her suddenly forgotten. She leaps from one piece of falling debris to the next, using them as stepping stones to cross a world that is increasingly losing cohesion. Sorry, I can't read. As she continues her mad dash, flecks of ash are blown into her face, her mouth, her eyes. Ash, 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 ash. Buildings and people, all reduced to so many cinders in the wind. Soon she arrives at her childhood home. It was once a place filled with precious memories, a place she regarded as an oasis in an increasingly mad world. But now it is nothing but a pile of ash. She gaps unbelievably at the sight. Faint sound suddenly reaches her ears. Kaine. She's alive. Grandma's alive. For now. With a speed born out of panic, she leaps into a giant pile and begins shoving it aside. stings her eyes and burns her lungs, but she continues on, heedless of the danger. Finally, she pulls a small, blackened form out of the darkness. Come on, Grandma, she whispers. We're getting out of here. Without waiting for a response, Kaine gathers her grandma in her arms and breaks into a mad run, hoping to escape the chaos. But the wave of ash has become a tsunami. And before she can make it more than a few desperate steps, it reaches out to her cruel hand and overwhelms them. Kaine stumbles and falls, sending her and her grandmother tumbling into the ashes. One glance at her feet is enough to reveal the culprit. Her right leg has vanished at a point just below the knee. It'll take more than that to stop me, mutters Kaine as she slings her grandmother over her shoulder and begins to crawl away. We're going to make it. We're going to live. As she crawls, her grandmother seems to grow lighter, as if trying to magically reduce the weight of her own burden. And as Kaine continues to struggle, she hears a small, soft voice enter her ear. Thank you, Kaine. Thank. As the voice drifted away, the last of the pile of ash that used to be her grandmother drifts away on the soft breeze. Kaine screams an impossibly sad and lonely sound and begins trying to pull the ashes back to her. This can't be happening. It can't be happening. But the ashes are mingling with all the other detritus from the Clouds Village. Listen, it's like after 9. I'm tired. We're reading. As soon as you can no longer tell which particles belong to who. Come on the fuck on already. As she continues her frantic digging, her hand suddenly closes around a piece of soft, ragged fabric, her grandmother's shawl. I knew this place was a lie. I knew it and I still couldn't do anything. I couldn't save anyone. I couldn't even escape. I just felt the peace in the place and I accepted it. I wanted it. That's why there is nothing here. No reason to live. No goal. No anything. So this is why suddenly a new voice enters Kaine's world. Is that Vice?
I say, can you hear me?
Yep. After a moment, the voice calls out again. Louder, clearer.
Now then, you wish to get him back,
Him? Replied Kaine. Who are you talking about?
For the love of all the heavens, I always did know you were a handful.
Though the voice immediately begins to grate on Kaine's nerves. There's something else as well, a kind of warmth, almost a familiarity.
Are you truly so daft that you have already forgotten one of your beloved traveling companions and friends?
Says the voice, which causes something deep in Kaine's memories to surge forth. That's right, I had friends, and I was fighting to get one of them back. At this realization, a blinding, radiant beam of light shoots across the ash-covered world. Covering her eyes with one trembling hand, Kaine reaches for it.
Do hurry back now, hussy.
Alright, my switchback. I hope it's done. There we go. Grimoire Vice. Or Grimoire. I can't do the tongue roll. Can Grimoire help us out here?
What is the matter? Do you still not remember? You've not time to become lost in your thoughts.
Right. Okay. Let's get him back!
Sweet. Get the fight. Oh, that's kind of cool. Vice with Kaine. The power Grimoire Vice grants you the use of magic.
Use my magic to topple the beast. I presume you know how to use magic, yes? Then give us a show, hussy.
I don't need your help to take out this goddamn fuckwaffle!
Use my power to knock the creature down with magic. Well done. Now
Let's fuck it up good.
Power of friendship. Sorry.
Shit, this thing is tough.
Let the next onslaught be our last.
Oh.
Hey, Vice.
Yes.
Thanks.
Have you been in your cups again?
Fuck your face.
Ah, that's more like it.
It's like, happy to hear this again.
Are you sound of mind, hussy? What you're attempting is extremely...
Cram it, book. I'm doing this.
I see.
Alright, I think the whole human thing's about to happen again. Can I, like, prevent this in a way? No.
Let not your resolution waver before mere illusions again, hussy.
Don't worry. I'll do what needs to be done.
Let's heal just in case. Should be fine, B. That was a bad spot to roll. Alright. Almost there. There we go.
Do not relent in your assault.
Time to close this out.
Let us finish this.
It's weird seeing her use the magic, but I love it. Is she gonna do the same thing NieR did? Almost. One fist. Never mind. Different. She might just keep punching, yeah.
So this is a replicant's potential.
Don't go. Gotta go back. Don't.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! I already made up my mind. Nobody tells me what to do. I swore I would be a sword. I swore that I would be your sword. Do you hear me? So I am going to get you back, and I don't care what it takes. Who the fuck do you think you are to just up and disappear like that, huh? I'm the one who gets to decide what my life means to me. It's my life, and I'll do whatever I want with it. So quit wasting time like a brainless fuckwit and get your ass back here now!
Is that my save file? Do you want to recover the person you cherish? Yes. If you choose this option, your current save data will be erased and save data deleted, and ending E will be restored. Oh, thank you. Are you sure about this? Yes. Once your save data has been restored, the save data will be erased. So you can only choose this option once. Are you really sure? Yes. Are you really sure about this? Am I? It's making me question. Yes. What is the name of the person you cherish? Brep. The correct name was entered. Well then. May, welcome back. A lot just happened. So I believe last time when you were here yesterday, you saw all my save files were deleted. My save files have now been restored. This is about where I accidentally napped last time, yeah. I think we just reached the end of the game. Oh, thank freaking God. There you go, yeah. I was saying, I'm actually pretty impressed they actually remember everything. Developers making you worry this whole time. Like, okay, you know what? You did all this. We'll give you it all back. It's all right. It's fine. I still haven't gotten all the words. Yeah, I'm still only at 59, so I can still get all that back, but one thing at a time. All my statuses, all my time, my word list, my everything. Yeah, so we actually just played as the girl character just recently. Her name's Kaine. We had to replay the entire beginning of the game again, up until a certain point where the game actually changed. And then we suddenly started playing as the girl character. Probably for the last like hour and a half-ish. Then it was a big story time event, and then like big boss battle, and then like Power of Anime happened, and all these good feelings, and Sixth Sister. She's still alive. Yeah, I guess she lived from what I've seeing. Select the file to restore to the lost save data to. Oh. Here. Yay.
I leave the rest to you, hussy.
Yeah, the Sixth Sister is alive. Apparently, she's forgotten everything. We haven't really seen her. This is apparently 3 years since your character died. Anime cutscene? Oh. I know exactly what that is. This is like a tower or something like that, right? Where are you going, Emil? Maybe not.
Our journey may have been meaningless.
I think my character is naked.
Our past may have been a mistake.
But we're not going back.
Even if this world comes to an end.
Because this is the world with the people we cherish.
It's a giant lunar tear. Come on. I think that's actually game, unless there's something else afterwards. GGR. Thank you, Llama. How you doing, Llama? Well, damn. Oh, thanks for contributing to the cult's totem. I think that's game. I need to double check. I think that's game. Yeah, I guess for the most part, it's just like you save your original character. Yeah, it wasn't the flower that blossomed there wasn't what I was expecting. But I still have questions about automata and the connections there. Because a lot of the stuff that we were seeing there were 1000% connecting to the sequel game, NieR Automata. 1000% there were connections, especially the last area we were in. It was mind blowing. Yeah, I have a lot of questions and looking up lore and everything now. I want to do all the things. But yeah, so for everything that just happened, if anyone wants to recap what happened. So at the end of my last stream, we got ending D, which essentially your main character saved the girl character that you just saw at the end, Kaine. Saved her from her death. He sacrificed himself for her, but in exchange, everyone forgot who he ever was. No one remembered anything. So he started a new game. All your save files deleted. The first 2 hours of the original game are just replayed. Have nowhere, there's no explanation to it. You're just replaying it. But yeah, that's good. But yeah, you're replaying the first 2 hours of the original game up until you get to one point where Kaine is reaching out to your player's character, and suddenly, instead of actually grasping it, she just falls further into an abyss. And you find out that she's been the entire 2 hours of the game that you've been playing is just Kaine's dream. And then that's when you find out that it's been 3 years since all the events of the previous ending. And then you get called into this area. And it's very hard to explain. But I suppose the so-called gods that have been kind of controlling everything, you kind of find everything's very robotic and artificial and AI. And then a lot of stuff happens. But too long didn't read, but Emil comes back. Saves Kaine. Emil's the person with the big round face and the teeth and the smile, the most lovable character ever. He comes back. Saves Kaine, helps Kaine out. Final boss comes up. A bunch of things happen. Then your book comes back to life, helps out Kaine. You beat the final boss, and that's when you save your main character. And that's when you save him on top of a giant lunar tear flower. And that's sort of game. Yeah. I am kind of curious if there is anything else after the credits. Or if they'll try to explain anything, or it'll just straight up end. Just be like, thank you for playing. That might just happen. But kind of curious what's going to happen after this. Credits are just about done with. This is alphabetical order. Based on first name. Also, knowing NieR, I am waiting for the credits to somehow go reverse and be like, delete all of your save files again. But it's essentially the game, at least the last 2-3 hours. This ending didn't take too long to get to. It was just a lot of I don't know what the heck's going on, and then all of a sudden, a lot happens all at once. Now it's a bunch of new content. Feels good. Let's see what comes up here. I don't even know how to explain that ending. I think it's binary. The achievement I just got. A parting greeting has been added to the options menu. Visit that woman's house to acquire a new weapon. Kaine's house? All the weapons are there. Main menu screen changed. parting greeting? Oh. What's that? Question marks. No one knows what the hell this is. Alright, let's click it.
All right, is everybody here?
Present and accounted for.
You betcha.
Sure. All right then. Dear players, the game is over, and we have a special message for you.
Thank you for playing.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Yona, why aren't you in bed?
Oh, hey! It's my big brother. I'm so sorry.
Big brother?
I didn't want to miss this.
Try and take it easy on her, okay? Yeah, you wouldn't turn down a request from your adorable little sister, would ya?
Popola, Devila, you're here too?
Looks like you're having yourself a grand old time, sunshine.
Okay, who was that?
Shut up, Tyrion. You'll just make things complicated.
We haven't all the time in the world. Let us finish what we came here to do.
So, it's really gonna be over, huh? Does that make anyone else feel sad?
We have to say goodbye eventually. But hey, I'm sure we'll meet again.
You really think so?
I'm getting hungry over here. Want to hurry this up?
All right. Once again, from the top.
Dear players, the game is over, and we have a special message for you. Ready? 1, 2... Thank you for playing!
Well, that was very sweet. It's brother and big brother. Alright, that part threw me off a little bit. Yeah, that is really cute. Alright, they said a special weapon can be found at her house. I'm assuming Kaine's? So this is my original... Okay, so there's two saves here. The save is for right before ending E. This is my original save. So can I find the special weapon at her house now? This is my original save. Okay, cool. That's great. So my original stuff is just here still. All my original weapons and everything. Fantastic. Cool. Alright. I got my save back. I'm happy. I have to... guess just find out what that weapon is. I know there's still stuff I would like to do. If I wanted to achievement. I was a little terrified because I know there was like an achievement that I wanted to get. It was based on growing a particular flower. I never got to do it. I think you have to grow the lunature flower. And I think also catching all the fish is another one. There's like a couple other things that weren't like super important, but maybe I wanted to get to at some point off stream. And the moment I saw my save files deleted, I was like, crap, I'm not gonna be able to go back. So I'm glad I can actually go back and do it. But they give the player the option if they wanted to go back to at least the original ending and check that out. That's cool. But other than that, it's mostly game. There's definitely no more in terms of, oh hey, here's another ending. That's for sure. I'm still trying to decipher the ending. So I guess in the end, everyone's just together. Now there's a giant lunar tear in the middle of the world. But then NieR Automata, I feel like it's not a lunar tear flower. It's like a giant pillar, if I recall. I think it comes crumbling down at the end.
Oh there.
There's a lot I have questions about. Northern Plains. I'm gonna go to, I think it's Kaine's house. That woman's house. That's why I'm like, I think it's Kaine's. Oh, there was also an achievement where you had to sit on the board for 5 minutes. I never got that one. So there's a couple of like small little dumb achievements that you could get, like silly ones. I kind of want to get them. And then there was the one achievement I just got off during the game, where it's a very perverted achievement, like a Steam achievement you have to get. You have to look up Kaine's skirt like 10 times, and at the very end she kills you, and you get a game over. That's anime. Yeah, what's Kaine's house? What is that? Is that your sword? She's right there, we can ask. Obtain the one-handed sword, Kaine's sword. Sweet. So it's like the strongest weapon in the game, from what I can tell. Amazing, has no magical abilities, but strongest in terms of like physical attacking. That's cool. Just reward you with that. So do I get 101%? I can actually get this upgraded. You can get it upgraded, but the attack power doesn't go up. I guess I could kind of, recap the story a little bit if we want. I mean, there's really nothing else left to do. Might just go home and save. That's mostly game. This was nice though. I think starting out playing this game, I did feel like it was a big grind in terms of side quests. The game grew on me a lot the more further I got in, especially the second half of the game. When you did like after the kid stuff, when you became like adult NieR, I think that's when the game finally picked up and got good. There were a lot of grindy, unnecessary side quests in my opinion, but again, they're side quests. But no, overall, I like the game. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I think we're gonna call game here. I mean, there's not much really to do. Most of the stuff is just side quests. Otherwise, I mean, that's really it. That's game. Yeah, I think we're gonna suppose wrap early. Unless we want to do something for about an hour. I'm sure what we could do. Okay, the whole limb thing, apparently only 7% of people ever did. Fair. Now I feel kind of creepy. But no, I'm like, there's always animal cross, and that's 2, and that's very dangerous. I think I am gonna wrap early. I mean, I'm only gonna be playing for like another hour if I do anything else. I don't really have too much else I really want to. I could jump into Cyberpunk. Maybe I'll just wait for next week on that though. There is a couple things I wouldn't mind doing off stream, getting like life, work, school stuff done with. So I guess I could just do that. Unfortunately. But yeah, we're gonna wrap early. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sad that the game's finally over, but I had a lot of fun. Yeah, thank you, May. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think we're gonna go raid.